This weekend was a great one. It
Yeah.
felt like it was a little bit more like summer for some areas, but I'll tell you some changes, and I'll say some very timely changes are finally coming to New Mexico. The first hint, if you look up in the sky, a little bit of cloud cover up there. Now, for most of us, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be seeing rain in the here and now, but with this moisture, which is now moving into the state, we're starting to get a few storms. And anytime you hear me say an isolated storm, this is exactly what I mean. This is just the very beginning of a tiny little storm, which is forming to the north of Melrose, creating some pretty good little lightning and thunder there. There's going to be a very small footprint of some rain falling. But, at this moment, nothing severe. We're not seeing anything that is going to threaten flooding or any sort of severe weather like that. So that's good news. Here in the North Mountains and also in central areas of the state, not quite as much rain as we'd like to see. But as we go into the future, especially the next 24 hours, you will see there might be some reason to celebrate in many areas across the state. Otherwise, until then, we are going to be above average, 70s and 80s. But for tonight, those temperatures will be mild in central New Mexico out toward the eastern area of the state. 60 degrees is what I'm forecasting for Roswell overnight, in the 50s for most of central New Mexico. But at the same time, that moisture that I showed you is going to continue to develop. And it looks like by the early morning hours, we'll start to get some more reliable rain chances across southwestern New Mexico, western areas of the state up toward Farmington. And then that is going to evolve throughout the day, in some cases becoming severe. So once again, we're going to pay attention to this red shaded area, which pretty much encompasses most of southern New Mexico. This means that we are looking at the possibility of some very heavy downpours and times with hail and also some severe wind. So that's something I'll be watching, especially across southeastern New Mexico. Outside of that area, there's a pretty good chance of isolated showers and thunderstorms central toward northwestern New Mexico, and the wind remains a constant, at least for the next 24 to 72 hours. You can see for Wednesday, it's going to start drying out. Still some isolated shower activity across the southeast. So what are we talking? Between now and Thursday, we're going to be seeing the bulk of the rain across southeastern New Mexico. So we're looking at around half an inch to about an inch of rain. Good news. This is where the drought has really been coming back with a vengeance. And a few other areas just west of Albuquerque and in the south central mountains, we will see some decent rain, maybe up to about a half an inch. Of course, this is through Thursday. Then by Thursday afternoon, we really start to dry out. That takes us into Friday, where we'll start to see another cold front moving in. Looks like it's going to be moving in Friday night into Saturday. So it's going to be a cooler start to the weekend, but also very pleasant. So here's a look at the southeast regarding your temperatures. And also those rain chances, they're going up. A high of 79 degrees tomorrow for Roswell, with a 20 to 40% chance of showers through midweek. That rain chance on Wednesday is going to start to wrap up in the evening. Now across the southwest for tomorrow, those rain chances are going to get going early in the day. We're talking early morning into around lunchtime. That's also at around the same time you'll start noticing development around your neck of the woods in northwestern areas of the state. It's still a 20% chance of rain in Farmington, better chances in higher elevations. Across the North Mountains, those rain chances are going to start to at least unfold in the afternoon and evening, but we're still talking a 20 to 30% chance. For the East Mountains, I'm expecting a slightly cooler day, so we're looking at some mid 70s out there, some 80s from Belen to Bosque Farms, as well as the South Valley. But as far as temperatures, they are trending down. You can see Farmington, Rio Rancho, tomorrow and Wednesday with some good rain chances and cooler temperatures on the way.